company, always on the run, a destiny, oh, it's the rising sun.
Alright guys, going to do a horror update. I'm going to start probably doing these monthly, since nobody watches this shit anyway. Saves me time. So, let's go on up and get this started. We'll start with the A's. I wanted to finish my Art of the Devil trilogy, so I picked up part 2, which is pretty awesome. Gotta love this trilogy. And Art of the Devil part 3. Now, if you've seen the trilogy, or going to the part 2 and part 3, they kind of coincide with each other. Part 2 should have been like part 3 should have been part 2 type deal. Both amazing films though. Definitely worth checking out. So I finished the Art of the Devil trilogy there. We got here is Black Plague. Not as good as I'd hoped or expected, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Next here is this is Butterfly. It's kind of like an underground Blank Page Entertainment. I've never heard of any of the actors, but the actress that plays in here is very hot. She is very hot in this movie, and it's definitely worth checking out. It's got a great story. She made these little short films, and she kind of put them all together, and she was talking about it, and she was going to name it Snuffette, of the snuff films she made. And she had this horror director pinned, tied up in a chair, and the story is pretty interesting. Definitely worth checking out. Next here we have is The Corrupted. The best thing about this movie is the artwork, pretty much. It had a really good premise, but it was just very poorly executed, in my opinion. Can't really recommend that one. And we'll move down here to the D's, and I had to pick up Devil's Due, which I have to get this one fixed because 15 minutes into it and it froze, so I had to skip forward a little bit. Wasn't all that great. I'm kind of getting sick of these kind of films, but it's still, not too bad. Not too bad. Then we'll go on down. Let's move down, and let's get my ladder there out the way. Come on down to ends. We have is Nightmares Come at Night. It's a Jess Franco film. I've yet to see this one, so I can't really talk about it. Haven't seen it. And then over here on the O's, we got the Oldboy remake. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I know it gets a lot of shit, but Josh Brolin just fucking nailed it. Elizabeth Olsen, it's always good to see her in a film. I think she's a great actress. But Oldboy, a Spike Lee film, definitely check it out. I mean, the original is good, but this is just good too. I mean, I don't know why it gets so much shit, because people are fucking stupid. Anyway, here we have Red Mist. Not too bad. The only reason I got it was because the premise, the college kids, they're in medical school, and they end up doing a prank on the janitor, and he goes into a coma, but he's able to transport himself into other people, and he ends up killing them one by one. The ending kind of was stupid. I mean, the ending, they got to learn how to end these fucking things. But that's just me bitching. Picked up Sand Sharks. Got this for $5. Brooke Hogan. Yeah, it's bad, but it's good too. I mean, I don't know. The story is just ridiculous. The CGI effects are ridiculous, but the blood and gore, I mean, it's just something fun, you know, just a popcorn flick. But yeah, it's bad. And over here in S's we have Scum, put out by Blue Underground, 2-disc edition. I have not seen this movie either. Includes original band, BBC version, and notorious theatrical. I don't know. I found it at a yard sale for $1. I figured $1 for a Blue Underground film was pretty good in my opinion. Next here we have down in the T's is Terror Overload. It's 4 twisted tales of horror, so it's an anthology film. Tales from Satan's Truck Stop. I haven't seen this one yet either, but it's the unrated edition, strong violence, nudity, and sexual situations. So, some good B cheese right there, I'm sure. So that's Terror Overload. We can swing over here to my IFC collection, because most of these are horror. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw these. Let's see if we can set that one over there. Throw these in there. We have ATM. Not that great of a film, but it wasn't bad either. I mean, seeing Josh Peck into something other than that Nickelodeon bullshit wasn't too bad. We have Black Heaven. I have yet to see this one, so I can't really talk about it much. Sounds interesting. The trailer looks amazing, but it's just I gotta be in the right mood to be able to watch it, because it only has subtitles. It doesn't have a English track, so I gotta be in the mood to be able to watch it, because a lot of times I just want to sit back and relax. I don't want to read a movie. I want to watch a movie. I mean, if I wanted to read, I'd read a fucking book. Here, this isn't a horror film, but it's Citizen Gangster with Scott Speedman and Kelly Riley. This is a good fucking movie, guys. Definitely check this shit out. Inspired by true events up in Canada. This gangster, not really a gangster, but he robbing banks because he having problems with money and shit, trying to support his family. Great fucking movie. Next is Crow's Nest. Don't Feed the Locals. This wasn't too bad for a found footage type film. Wasn't as good as I had hoped, but it wasn't bad either. Then we have Hellgate with Cary Elwes, William Hurt. This was a very good film. It surprised the shit out of me. The story was amazing. I love the story, the way they did it. William Hurt and Cary Elwes, their characters and acting was spot on with this shit. I definitely recommend checking that one out. Then we have I Sell the Dead. I have yet to see this one. I got it on a trade on a Facebook group. So I just wanted it because it was an IFC title I didn't have. But it does have Angus Scrimm and Ron Perlman in it, so sounds pretty good. Next we have A Lonely Place to Die with Melissa George. This was really interesting. I highly enjoyed this one. I kind of like this one, and there was another one, High Lane, about mountain climbing. It's just crazy. I'm afraid of heights, so yeah. When the ropes and that snap, it just makes me cringe. Then we have The Moth Diaries. This was, I don't know, melodrama type shit. It's not bad, but it's not that great either. I mean, it's worth a watch. That's pretty much it. There's really not a whole lot to say more about it. But I would check out the trailer before jumping into it. And for the last of this update is The Tortured from the producers of Saw, Erica Christensen and Jesse Metcalf. This movie was awesome. I really enjoyed this movie. The ending, I did not see the ending coming at all. Nice fucking twist. The acting is great. Some of the torture is pretty decent in my opinion. So definitely check it out. So that's going to be it, guys. Probably won't get another one up until August. that'll be the next time. Until then, see you guys later. Added extra. Totally forgot I picked one up on Blu-ray. Can't believe I forgot it. And that is Sleepaway Camp from Scream Factory. I had pre-ordered this months ago, and I also got the poster with this artwork on it. I got it stuck up. Gonna be putting it in a frame, hopefully here pretty soon. Just amazing movie. Everybody knows Sleepaway Camp, and if you don't, then I don't know what you're doing. So yeah, added extra bonus score.